So today at Linda's Fish Camp we're going to try something new. And it's a little bit crazy, but what fisherman hasn't tried something crazy? So my new friend Larry Tucker told me to attract shrimp to use cornmeal. Now at high tide, which it's getting ready to be, all of this area that you see sand up here up to the rocks is covered with water. And the shrimp start to crawl in at high tide. I've been cast netting them and using them for bait and frankly for dinner. But I'm not always here at high tide, so I want to try to capture them. Now this is a traditional minnow trap, or at least what I think of as a minnow trap. In Charleston in South Carolina, actually in Mount Pleasant at my dad's old house, he used to put a hot dog in here and catch minnows, and then I could catch trout and redfish using that. Well, I want to try to catch shrimp in this thing. So the idea is normally you'd put some dead fish or some bait of some kind in here, and this floats at the top of the water right about this level, and the minnows can swim in. They're attracted to the bait. The problem here is there's so many goddamn little baby crabs that they eat all the minnows, and I have a hard time catching minnows in this. But I'm thinking I might be able to catch shrimp in it. But the key, shrimp are bottom feeders. They don't float on the top. So I'm going to put a nice big egg weight in, and to keep the crabs out, I'm going to try cornmeal. Now unfortunately this is really expensive cornmeal because that's all I had in the house. So tomorrow when I go to town I'm going to buy some crap. But basically what Larry suggested is take some cornmeal, mix a little water into it till it's like a paste, make a nice solid ball and let it dry. Then put it in some sort of bag and set it out along the sand, and that will attract the shrimp. Well, what I did is I had a lemon bag in the house, so I cut it up so I could tie it tight on either end, try to hold this ball in, and I'm going to try to use this as a bait ball, weighted down in my minnow trap, off the dock at high tide, and bottom fish and see if I can't catch some shrimp. So who knows if this is going to happen, but I'm willing to give it a shot, because if it works, I'm a genius, and if it doesn't, I'm just out a little cornmeal. So I'll check back in later and we'll see what happens. Wish me luck.